Hey guys, good afternoon. Welcome back to the Wild Huckleberry. Well, once again, it's that sad time when we're headed out. Our Tenkiller YouTube meetup has ended. It's time to go home. Not sad because we're going home, but just sad because we're leaving everybody. And we met a lot of folks this weekend. A lot that I knew their channel. I didn't know them that well, hadn't watched it as much, or channels I hadn't even heard of. So, that happens. You find out all these new channels and places that are in Arkansas, and, not necessarily close to us, but in the same state at least. Some of them are in Arkansas, and it's would be further to them than it would be to come here. So it's just the way it is. But we had a good time, and we really had a great time because we hung out at at a youth cabin, church camp, and we were there with Duncan Family Farm and with Paul and Anita Case, and from Paul Case Farms, and then Jack and Dina Dyer were just down the hill from us. Easy little drive down. Drive, because I didn't want to walk back up that hill. I'll be honest with you.
It's a hill.
It was a sure enough hill for sure. But we had a good time hanging out with everybody. We kind of skipped on the potluck last night just because the rain rolled through, and we hung out for a while and then went there after the rain. I might melt. You guys have seen me outside. I might melt,
I would melt.
Yeah, I would say there's a better chance on her melting. She's a lot sweeter than I am. But anyway, got the long drive home, and
we're gonna drive over a spot that I'm not fond of. They're doing road work up here, and where it's really deep in the hill part of it, and they have cut out a huge swath of land, and it butts right up to the road. So if you're not on the road, you're in that dip.
Yeah. And luckily that's going to be on the other side of the road from us, because Sonia had to deal with that coming up here on her side of the road.
I didn't like it, not at all.
It's a good thing we did it in the daylight, though. We didn't ever have to do it in the dark. So if we'd had to do it in the dark, we probably would have been going about 20. And that'd have been
sure. Yeah. And the speed limit says 55, and I was like, "You're nuts!" People were going 55 though.
Yeah, true.
I was like, "You're nuts!"
It's 55 miles an hour, and it's lots of ups and downs and big curves, and then this drop off right beside you.
Yeah. No shoulder. You don't have a tire's width to make a mistake.
Yeah, you see the white line on the side, and there's not really much of anything as far as asphalt goes on the other side of it. It's just the drop off. So it's a little nerve-wracking. Something like that and walls up beside the road are the two things that just drive me nuts.
I can handle the walls, and I don't see the drop off.
I don't like the walls just because I feel like I'm getting too close to them. But we're going to make this drive home. We're going to do everything we can to do our live tonight. And if you want to see what was going on out there, I'll have some of it on the video. But I also did a live this morning when we were getting ready to eat. And so you can go check that out. It was funny because I said at one point that you could tell we were all, sorry guys, the road's a little rough. You could tell we're all YouTubers because we were all on our phones on other people's lives, sitting right there beside the lives. So, we could be just listening to the live right there as they're on it, but instead we get on it so we can comment and do all the things that you do on the live. So, and then at one point I was even filming Johnny from Gillum Farms. He was doing a live, and I was on his live, and he was on my live as we were going. So it's it's interesting to be around that many YouTubers all at once, you know, because there was lives going pretty much constantly.
It was funny.
And at times more than one at a time. So, but that's okay, because, you know, we get to share each other's channels and talk to each other. And we had a good church service this morning. One of the things I like about this community is that, you know, we will have something like that. And but anyway, we're gonna drive on, get ourselves to the house, and you guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Just a little glimpse of our weekend and how much fun we had and the things that we did. So guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Give us a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I can't talk, but all right. And now we're driving by the place.
Right.
I'll show you this place, but this is where we stayed Thursday night. But I've got video of it on here that I'll show you a little later on. So anyway, you guys have a great one.
Bye.
Yeah, so here's just some examples of kind of what we're talking about. As far as here, there's railing, but right there's not. And can you tell how it drops off? Probably this camera hides it somewhat, but yeah, it's a big drop off. You would not be doing well if you went down there, for sure. Let's see. Well, hang on, and you can see how windy this road is too. Kind of looks like right here that it's just going to end. And then look, there's just a drop off over there. So this is just showing you exactly what Sonia was talking about as far as what she had to drive through. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
That's it. Speed limit 55.
Speed limit 55, that's right.
I'm going 40.
And there's more construction. So, and you can see it goes up the hill pretty good. So there it is. You can see lots of boats headed out to Lake Tenkiller. I wish I was going fishing too, but instead, let's go home. All right, guys. There's one last time to look. Yep, see, just a drop off. Not much fun. All right, we are here in Oklahoma. We're where we're staying on Thursday night. We didn't want to drive up on Friday. We wanted to come Thursday night. So we're staying here. This place is called Rocky Retreat. And as you can see, we are the only people here. There is nobody in any other cabin here. So I think it's pretty new. There's a few tire tracks here and there, but I think that's the office right there, and it's not even finished. It's still got things that need to be done to it. So just showing you guys a little bit of the sunset there. That's pretty through the tree. But tomorrow night we will be at Tenkiller, staying in a room that is going to be rented to us for less than this one is, for sure. But it's going to be a kids camp basically. So anyway, just thought I'd show you this. I'll show you the inside in just a moment. Alright, and here's our room from the inside. There's the door, window that looks outside. There's not much to this room, guys. It's just like a hotel room. There's a couch and a neat little table. I like the table. There's the bedside table. There's our bed. We have a TV up here. There's the coffee, the door there, and this is the closet. There's the vanity. Hi, there's me recording, and the bathroom. So there you go. Not huge, but it's nice. All right, so this morning we had breakfast. Excuse me, guys. So everybody was cooking, See, we got the Blackstones lined up here. Some nice stuff to cook on. We had the food all lined up down through here, and I mean it was lined up through there with some good stuff: bacon, eggs, sausage, ham, pancakes, French toast, biscuits and gravy. I mean, we had some stuff to eat. And then let's slip over here. Excuse me. Everybody was brought drinks to go in the ice chest. You see there's still more on top. Now we're getting ready for the giveaway. And there's giveaway for the adults. All kinds of stuff. Got MT Homestead doing a live right now. And then this is the more giveaway stuff for the adults. And I say for the adults because down here on the end, we got giveaway stuff for the kids. So lots of stuff. Look at all that. And as you can see, we have a lot of people here. Some staying right here in their campers. Some have campers close by. Some are in tents. Excuse me, guys. I don't know what's going on. But we have a lot going on here. You can see the banner back there.
Well, it's great to meet you. Guys, you just met Rachel from Back to Good.
So, lot going on. Sonia's sitting over there talking to Dina from Dyer Family Farm. Duncan Farm over here. Oh, and there's Amy from Leonard Mountain.
Yeah, get the good side. There's the other half.
There's Chris. Not doing the live yet. I'm just recording a little bit.
Making a video.
Just getting a little bit of what all is going on out here.
And just so everybody knows, this is my mom.
Hello, Mom. So there we go. There's just a little look at what all is going on. We'll do some more later. Give you a little look at a portion of Lake Tenkiller. It's very pretty out here. And there's, I don't know if that's somebody's house or if it's some kind of a lodge or something, but there's people living up there real close to the lake. Still be kind of hard to get to it. That's pretty pretty straight down. All right, guys, this is where we are staying. We were staying here at Tenkiller. This is Blackman First Baptist Church. This cabin is where we stayed. It's a nice little cabin. Got the brick on, or rock on it. And you come in the door. Whoop, and to the big open common area here with the kitchen back there. But I have to show you this. They have a cross in the floor. I like that. And so you have the girls' side and the boys' side. So Duncan Family Farms has the boys' side, and we had the girls' side. You see they got more tables and chairs. Here's the kitchen, a nice island bar across here. And they have, well, it's a bar, I guess, because there's the island. Got a nice size kitchen area. Paul and Anita Case stayed back here in the, this is the cook's quarters back here, so they had their own little room. Our room does not look like that. So let me take you over here and show you where we slept. Both sides look the same, but this is where we stayed. Look at all these beds. That's a lot of beds, and then there's the two that Sonia and I slept in. We slept right here up at the front, but we have lots of room for everything else. laid out on other beds. Got to have your fan going. We got to have a fan at night. Oh, and I'll show you something real quick, guys. First of all, Paul and Anita gave us a little gift of this cup right here. Paul Case Farms. Isn't that nice? And Jack Dyer gave us a little present. Some hatching eggs. These are American breasts. So we're going to take these home and put them in the incubator and see what we get from that. But I thought I would show you. They have a little area here. You'll see me walking up, recording, with a mirror and a table. And then here's where they hang their stuff, and then they have an exit out there. But yeah, the bathroom is through there, but nobody's interested in the bathroom. They've got 6 showers and the other things that are in bathrooms. So anyway, this is where we stayed for Friday and Saturday night. It was nice. The bed wasn't too bad. Different sleeping on a twin bed. And it's kind of funny because when you move, it kind of moves with you. But that's okay. But anyway, there you go. That was where we stayed for Tenkiller. The Thursday night, I showed you that video. I showed you that video already of where we stayed Thursday night. This is where we stayed on Friday and Saturday. So fun time, guys. Glad we came. All right, we had a nice little rain going on outside our cabin here, and it has a rainbow left over. It hadn't quite finished raining yet, but there it is. That's right. That's the Lord's promise to us right there, guys. Got to record this for a minute, guys. Have you ever heard this bird before? Can you hear that? Can you tell me what that is? We used to have them around a lot. We don't hear them as much as we used to, but I love listening to them.